Hello everyone, my name is Abebual Molla. In this presentation, I'll try to present about science, technology and innovation, issues and trends in Ethiopia. In my presentation, I'll try to see introduction, science, technology and innovation in Ethiopia, what has been done so far, current status, prospects, challenges and opportunities, and finally measures to be taken. Before proceeding to my presentation, let me introduce you some points about Ethiopia. Ethiopia is located in the eastern part of Africa, and here I come up with few icons that can represent Ethiopia. We can start with Lucy. Lucy is a skeleton. Its species is Australopithecus afarensis, and it's aged around 3.2 million years. And the next one is the fossil castle, which was founded in the 17th century by Emperor Fasilides, and it was known as the home of Ethiopian emperors at that time. And the next one is the oblique of Axum. It is around 24 meters tall, and it's found in around the 4th century. It's built from only one stone. It's an amazing architecture. And currently it's visited by different visitors from different parts of the world. And the next one is the rock-hewn church of Lalibela. It's located in the western part of Ethiopia highlands near the town of Lalibela, named after the 12th and early 13th century king ገብረ መስቀል Lalibela of the Zagwe dynasty, who commissioned the massive building projects of 11 rock-hewn churches. It is built using only traditional materials. They didn't use any technologies, but it's an amazing architecture. They built it from up to down from only one rock. And the other one is the first car in Ethiopia. The sixth picture shows the first car in Ethiopia in 1889. This car came to Ethiopia by Emperor Menelik II, who was the first African to drive a car in 1907. And the other icon can be Ethiopian Airlines, which is one of the best and safest airline in Africa, and it was founded in 1945. So these are some of the icons that shows the status of Ethiopia in technology before 100 and more than 100 years ago. So science, technology, and innovation are essential for the economic development and social progress of a country. Research and development can foster sustainable development by building greener, more inclusive societies. And to be effective, however, infrastructure development, technology transfer, and both public and private R&D need to be nurtured and regulated via effective policies. Now let's see science, technology, and innovation in Ethiopia. Ethiopia is one of the underdeveloped countries with a per capita income of around $850 and currently have a fastest growing economy in East Africa. The economy of Ethiopia is still agriculture based, and as we see from the figure, we are still using oxes for farming. And for the last 3 decades, technology was taken as a luxury. For example, car, phone was taken as a luxury, and it was used by only government higher officials. As the previous times, even though there were mandated institutions doing science and technology works, they were not that much strong. For example, Science and Technology Commission, it was established in 1975. Ethiopian Food, Medicine and Healthcare Administration and Control Authority, FMACA, and Radiation Protection Authority. Those institutions are mandated to work on science and technology works, but they were not that much strong to do science and technology works. So So now let's see what has been done so far in Ethiopia. The first step was to reestablish and reinforcement of the institutions and to organize platform and programs for science and technology workers. And the country starts with reestablishment of the commission that was Science and Technology Commission to a ministry. This ministry is Ministry of Innovation and Technology, and the following institutions were affiliated to the ministry. The first one is Science and Technology Information Center. It gathers information and assesses the technology gap throughout the country and analyzes the data and use it as to do technology works throughout the country. And the next one is Intellectual Property Office, which will give or grant patents and certificates for those who are working on technology and innovative or inventive works. And the next one is the Conformity Assessment Enterprise, National Accreditation Office, Radiation Protection Authority, Standards Agency, a Space Science Society, Biotechnology Institute, and Meteorology Institute of Ethiopia. And we have two science and technology universities, Addis Ababa and Adama Science and Technology Universities. So these institutions are affiliated to the ministry. Next, we have another institutions working on science and technology, regional science and technology agencies, science hub and science cafes, incubation centers that are private or government owned, and gifted and talented schools, R&D centers. So those organizations or those institutions are working on science and technology works. So the main things that have been done was to reestablish these institutions and to reinforce them. Next, let's try to see the programs, platforms, and documents that have been done so far. So the first one is the National Science Policy, which is used as a strategic policy or which shows the strategy of the country in science and technology works. And the next one is Science, Technology, and Innovation Award and Recognition. This is a platform to award and recognize those who are working on science, technology, and innovation. So this is held annually. Those who have ideas, workers, professionals will come out and compete, and they will be awarded through this platform. The next one is the research grant. In this platform, researchers who are working on nationally on science, technology, and innovation will be granted and supported. And the next one is also the National Technology Roadmap. Ethiopia prepared a 10-year technology roadmap on 20 selected areas or government priority areas. And this roadmap can be used as a plan for the coming 10 years for Ethiopia. The University Industry Linkage is a platform to link university and industries to work on science and technology and to solve the technology gap of industries by using professionals in universities and to do research works, and also students can have the access or easy access to industries. So this platform is created to link universities and industries. And the last not but the least, national education policy is also revised to include science and technology works in it. So these are some of the works that have been done so far. Next, I'll try to show you the images that will prove what have been done so far. So the first one is His Excellency Dr. Abiy Ahmed, Prime Minister of Ethiopia, awarding National Science and Technology Innovation winners on June 2019 as the 9th National Science and Technology Innovation Award and Recognition Ceremony. So this program was gone for the last 10 years, And the second image shows 3 roadmaps from those 20 roadmaps as an example. It is iron and steel, railway, and sugar technology roadmaps. And the third image shows Ethiopian science, technology, and innovation policy. So those images show some of the works that have been done so far in Ethiopia. Now let's see the current status. Currently, after the re-establishment of institutions and designing of different science, technology, and innovation programs, multilateral works are going on in Ethiopia. It includes thematic areas are selected from the roadmaps that have been prepared, and different research works are going on, and researchers are participating in these works. Technology transfer and development works are still going on to select the best technologies throughout the world and to adapt it to the country. Here, technology transfer and development works are going on. And industries, technology gap assessment and technical support by professionals, strengthening small and medium enterprises, supporting entrepreneurs and creating a platform with microfinances to work together, science, technology, and innovation joint work with local and international companies. Like, for example, the ministry is working with STEM Power with on science and technology works. So these are the current status. Now let's try to see the prospects. Technology-based education system can be a big prospect for the country. The sustainability of the country's development by creating an environment in which innovation systems are implemented will be ensured. This can be achieved when new sets of values and new mindsets are adopted. Emerging technologies and industry-based economy can be prospects of Ethiopia. When it comes to the challenges and opportunities, let's start with the challenges. Political instability is a big challenge. It's not only Ethiopian challenge, actually. It is a challenge or the problem of most of African countries. And the next one is lack of awareness, skill gap, absence of well-equipped infrastructure, and policy implementation. This can be challenges. Even if we have a best policy in a country, but if we didn't implement it well, it is just nothing. So we need to implement a policy well. So these are the challenges that can be taken for science and technology works. And the next one is opportunities. In Ethiopia, we have a lot of educated human resources, especially youths. We have a lot on indigenous knowledge or a vast indigenous knowledge, especially in medical purposes. Good diplomatic relation with developed countries. Ethiopia has a good history on this. Availability of abundant natural resources, comfortable climatic zone, and leapfrogging. This can be used as an opportunity for technology and development works. So what are the measures to be taken to overcome the above challenges can be the following. The first one is designing effective policies and implement it. So we need to have effective policies throughout the country, or after that we need to implement it. And the next one is creating good management practices, supporting youths working on science, technology, and innovation, entrepreneurs and startups. We need to enhance women's enrollment in management and different kinds of works, engaging private entities, nurturing indigenous knowledge, organizing skill and experience sharing stages throughout the country, like exhibition, workshops, and forums, including national and international companies. So these are the measures to be taken to overcome the science and technology challenges. Thank you for your time. Thank you.